There are 10 different categories. So there's animals and environment, the arts, civic engagement, food and shelter, health and safety, homes and construction, humanitarian work, education, science and technology, seniors and disabled, sports. I discovered that a lot of students are pursuing community service because it looks good on their college app. You might hear somebody that got into a certain school and we think it's because they did certain community service. It's really not. The colleges are looking for people who are going to make a contribution. So think about your interests. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be focused on one thing. You don't have to be the perfect student. But if you look like you are spending your energy in a productive way, creating something, leading, making an impact, even if you're not leading, those are the types of things that will help you get into the schools where you want to go, or to good schools that will help you get where you want to go. There's a lot more that we could say about that.
I'm Christopher Gonzalez. I'm Eli Friedlander.
I'm Bryn Carlson.
I'm Mario Rennie.
And I'm Jacob Chandler.
So to be honest, we started it, I'm not gonna lie, I started because I wanted to be on my transcript, but it turned into much more than that, and it's such a fulfilling experience, just helping the community around us, and just you can see how it is firsthand.
We raised just over $1,000. I was in 7th grade, and then freshman year we came together and decided we wanted to make a camp out of it. So we kind of focused on soccer because that was something we were really passionate about. And it soon stopped being work, and it was just a lot of fun. And we really enjoyed this, and we decided to choose charity water.
So we raised, in the first year we raised $4,000, and the next year we doubled that to $8,000, and 100% of that went to charity water.
This camp means a lot to us. The camp itself is really fun, hanging out with the kids. It's also really great to know that all the money we're raising is going to such an important cause. And like Aria said, it's really fulfilling.
I'm Sarah, and so this past year I've been volunteering with the Ravenswood Child Development Center in East Palo Alto. So what I did was I organized a book bag system so that the preschoolers could take home books and have their parents read from them in either Spanish or English. I would just encourage all of you to find something that you're really interested in, because doing 15 hours is not going to be as fun if you do it for just the requirement. It's a lot more interesting and fun to do something you actually care about. And I know that my project was nearly 80 hours and you only need 15, but it can really turn into something bigger if you really want to make an impact.
So my family and I created a charity called Piñata. And so what we do is every year around Christmas time or New Year's, we go down to Nicaragua and we hold parties for these children who are less fortunate and they don't get presents at Christmas time. And so we give them candies and snacks and have a piñata, and it's just a really fun time. In addition to that, we go to elderly homes and we give them care packages to also help the elderly and not just the children. It really means a lot to me because this is where my family's from, and it's not just something that I was forced to do, and it just becomes something that I love to do. And I recommend everyone getting involved in something that you really love to do, because now I just go down there. I think I had 170 hours last Christmas, and I received a President's Award, and it really means a lot when you start getting involved in something that you love.
Again, my name is Micah, and the organization I work for is called Canopy. Canopy, we're all about trees, and particularly trees in the urban environment. 3 main things that we do: we plant a lot of trees. So whether that's replacing old trees or going into areas where there aren't very many trees, we plant a lot of new trees. And then we also take care of trees, especially young trees, so that they can grow into those healthy, mature trees that provide a lot of benefits. And then we do a ton of education. So if nature and trees are something that interests you, or if you just enjoy being out in the community, this is a great way to get involved and meet some new people and try something out.
So this is the home page. Right here, there's the requirements for community service. If you're not sure what you have to do. So the first level is living skills, and then there's the transcript award, and it's different for Gun and Tally, and there's also the presidential service award, and that's also different. different, so if you want to know more about it, you can have to research. You can click on the opportunities calendar. So basically, there's all these events, and then you can look through for which one you like and which one you have time for. We talked about the 11 categories of community service, and I put them on the website. If you're interested in food and shelter, you go here and you click on it. These are all the organizations around Palo Alto that students have previously volunteered for that have to do with food and shelter. And there's all this contact information so that it's easier for you to be able to contact them. And if you want to watch a video, then you go to this tab, you go to videos, and then you go to food and shelter.
But I want to leave you with the challenge to think about all the different categories that have been represented. Those two questions. What do you spend your time productively doing? What are your talents and aptitudes? That's what you're going to have to look at when you plan for your post-high school life anyway. What are my talents and aptitudes? Do I belong at XYZ schools? Is that the best place for what I want to do with myself? So these are all good things that come from focusing on your interests, talents, and aptitudes.